It started with a single moment. A man in his late 60s, sitting quietly at breakfast. Suddenly he clutched his chest, a sharp pain spreading like wildfire. His wife screamed for help. The ambulance rushed him to the hospital. The doctors called it a heart attack. But do you know what caused it? Not just age, not just luck, but something far simpler, something hiding in plain sight, something as ordinary as constipation. Yes, constipation, the silent enemy creeping into our lives, quietly sabotaging our health, stealing energy, and piling pressure on our bodies, especially when we grow older. You might be thinking, constipation? That's just an inconvenience, isn't it? Wrong. It's a ticking time bomb, one that can trigger complications far worse than just a blocked bathroom visit. Think about it. You feel bloated, sluggish, maybe even a little embarrassed. But underneath, your body is fighting a hidden battle. Toxins build up, your gut struggles, your heart strains. It's like traffic jam inside you, and every minute stuck is another risk added to the list. The worst part? We hardly talk about it. We push it aside, hoping it will just go away. But it doesn't. It sneaks up, dragging down your vitality. I've seen it. I've heard the stories from doctors, from patients, from friends who thought it's just part of getting old. They told me, I thought I was strong, healthy, but my gut was betraying me. The gut, that mysterious core of your body, holds more power over your life than you realize. And when it's blocked, everything else feels the weight. You may have tried fiber, pills, or fancy supplements, but what if the answer lies in simple, everyday foods? Foods you already know. Foods that can sweep your gut clean like a fresh breeze through a stuffy room. Foods that don't just relieve, but heal, cleanse, restore. Stop for a second. Imagine waking up tomorrow feeling light, energized, free from that heavy burden. No more rushing to the bathroom, no more uncomfortable bloating, no more holding back on your favorite activities because of gut troubles. It's possible, more possible than you think. And here's the catch, the truth nobody tells you. This isn't about drastic diets or expensive treatments. It's about smart, easy changes that anyone can do, especially you, because your body deserves that care. Your gut deserves that respect. Your life depends on it. So buckle up, because what comes next will change how you see your food, your health, your very self. You'll meet a person, a real hero, who turned their life around by embracing the power of simple products that clean their gut. You'll understand why your gut is the key player in your well-being, and you'll get practical, no-nonsense advice to take control. Are you ready? Because once you hear this, you won't look at constipation the same way again. Meet Helen. She's 62, retired schoolteacher, a grandmother with sparkling eyes and a stubborn streak you could spot a mile away. For years, Helen thought her gut troubles were just part of getting older. You know how it goes. A little bloating here, a little struggling there. It's normal, she'd tell herself. Everyone deals with this. But deep down, she knew something wasn't right. Every morning was a battle. Helen would sit at her kitchen table, sipping tea, waiting for relief that never quite came. I felt trapped, she says, like my body had turned against me. It wasn't just discomfort, it was fatigue, frustration, and a creeping fear she couldn't shake. She stopped going out as much. Her favorite walks became rare. The sparkle in her eyes dimmed. One day, Helen found herself doubled over in pain. Not the usual gut ache, something sharper, colder. I thought, this is it. Something's seriously wrong. A quick trip to the doctor confirmed it. Severe constipation had caused complications she never expected. She was shocked. How could something so common, so simple bring me to this? She wondered. That was her turning point. No more ignoring, no more pretending. Helen decided, enough is enough. She began to research, talk to nutritionists, try new foods. But not just any foods. Foods that promised to clean her gut gently, naturally, without harsh medicine or expensive supplements. It wasn't easy at first. I still remember the first time I added prunes to my breakfast, she laughs now. I thought, ugh, this tastes like what my grandma used to force feed me. but I stuck with it. Slowly, she started feeling the change. The bloating faded, the heaviness lifted. Her mornings became lighter, more hopeful. Helen didn't stop there. She discovered fiber-rich fruits, nuts, even simple vegetables that worked like magic inside her. She swapped heavy, processed meals for fresh, gut-friendly choices. "It was like clearing out the fog inside me," she says. "My energy came back. I started walking again. I laughed more." Her story isn't about perfection. She stumbled, she slipped, but each step forward was a victory. Helen's life transformed, not overnight, but for good. And here's the best part. She's not alone. Thousands like her face the same silent struggle, trapped by habits and myths. What Helen teaches us is simple. Constipation isn't a sentence. It's a sign, a signal that your body needs care, respect, and the right fuel. The right foods can be your allies, not just to relieve, but to renew. So next time you feel that familiar heaviness, remember Helen. Remember her courage to face the truth, to change, to heal. And know you can do the same, because the power to clean your gut, to free yourself, is already inside you. You just have to reach for it. Imagine your gut as a busy highway, traffic flowing smoothly, cars moving fast, everyone getting where they need to go. Now imagine a sudden roadblock, a pileup. Cars start to slow, then stop. The highway clogs. That's what happens inside your intestines when constipation strikes. Your gut is this incredible machine, a complex world where digestion happens, nutrients get absorbed, and waste gets sent packing. But it's not just about food moving along. It's a living ecosystem, buzzing with trillions of tiny helpers. Bacteria that keep everything balanced. They break down fibers, fight off bad germs, even support your immune system. Here's the catch. When you don't have enough fiber, when your diet lacks the right fuel, this highway starts to jam. Waste stays longer than it should, turning hard and dry, making it harder to pass. That's not just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. Because inside that jam, toxins build up. Imagine a city where garbage piles up on the streets. The smell, the danger, the risk of disease. Your gut becomes that city. And guess who pays the price? Your whole body. Constipation doesn't just clog your gut. It stresses your heart, your kidneys, even your brain. It creates inflammation, a silent fire burning low but constant. That's why people feel tired, foggy, even anxious when their gut isn't working right. It's like a bad signal constantly broadcasting through your body. Now, fiber, that magic word, is your gut's best friend. Think of it as a broom sweeping clean that messy highway. Fiber holds water, softens the waste, and helps it move along easily. Not all fiber is the same. There's soluble fiber, like a sponge soaking up water, and insoluble fiber, like a broom pushing everything forward. But that's not all. Water plays a huge role too. Without enough fluids, the waste hardens like concrete. No fiber can help then. Your gut needs hydration, plain and simple. And don't forget about movement. Your gut muscles need exercise, just like your legs. When you sit too long, eat poorly, your gut slows down. Traffic jams get worse. Here's something many don't realize. Constipation is not just a symptom. It's a warning sign that your gut ecosystem is out of balance. Your friendly bacteria suffer, bad bacteria take over. That's when problems multiply. So, when you hear about cleaning your gut, it's not a trendy phrase. It's restoring that delicate balance. It's clearing the highway, letting traffic flow, letting your body breathe easy again. And guess what? Simple foods, fruits, vegetables, nuts, whole grains are your best tools. They feed the good bacteria, keep your gut hydrated, and push that traffic along. Not pills, not fancy formulas, just nature's design working the way it's supposed to. Pause for a moment. Think of your gut as a garden. Without water, without rich soil, plants wither. But with care, good food, hydration, movement, your garden thrives, your gut thrives, and so do you. This is the science behind the story. Simple, elegant, powerful. First, meet Joe. Joe was the kind of guy who loved his morning coffee. strong, black, and fast. Every day, a ritual. But Joe didn't know his beloved coffee was actually part of his problem. "I thought coffee helped me wake up," he says, "but instead it was drying me out from the inside." Coffee, especially on an empty stomach, acts like a desert wind, stealing precious water from your gut. The result? Hard, stubborn waste that refuses to move. One day, Joe swapped his usual coffee for a glass of warm water with a slice of lemon. "I felt lighter, more awake, and, surprise, I didn't miss the coffee at all." Water flushes your system, softens the waste, and jumpstarts your gut. So, here's the deal. Start your day with hydration, not stimulation. Warm water, lemon, or herbal tea. Simple, powerful. It's like giving your gut a fresh start every morning. Next is Maria's story. Maria loved bread, white bread, soft, fluffy, easy to eat. But what she didn't realize was that her favorite loaf was the culprit behind her sluggish gut. White bread is stripped of fiber, turning into empty calories that feed nothing but hunger and constipation. She felt stuck, bloated, and often frustrated. Her breakthrough came when her granddaughter gave her a homemade oatmeal cookie, rich in whole grains and nuts. "At first I thought, this is different, but I like it." Gradually, Maria started swapping white bread for whole grain options, rye, oats, barley, fiber-rich foods that work like a broom inside her gut. The difference? She felt the change within days. Regular, easier, and less discomfort. The lesson here? Choose whole grains. They're not just food, they're gut-cleaning heroes. They keep everything moving, keep your gut bacteria happy, and keep you feeling light. Don't settle for empty calories. Feed your body what it really needs. Finally, there's Tom. Tom had a busy life, but he hated moving. "Exercise? No way," he said. "I'm too old for that." But his gut told a different story. Slow, painful, rebellious. One afternoon, after a particularly tough bout of constipation, Tom decided to try a short walk. Just 10 minutes. At first it was hard. His legs ached. But something surprising happened. His gut started to wake up. The traffic inside began to clear. That simple walk became a daily habit. Soon, Tom was walking 30 minutes a day, feeling more alive than he had in years. Movement is your gut's secret weapon. It stimulates muscles, speeds up digestion, and helps clear blockages. You don't need a gym. You don't need to run a marathon. Just walk. Move gently. Let your body remember how to flow. Look, I want you to stop for a moment. Breathe. Really feel this. Your body, your gut, isn't your enemy. It's a friend, a guardian, a partner that's been trying to tell you something. For years, maybe decades, you've been living with that heaviness, that discomfort, that quiet struggle. But here's the secret. It's never too late. You have the power right now, right here, to turn it all around, to sweep away the fog, to clear the traffic jam inside you, to wake up feeling light, energized, alive. Helen, Joe, Maria, Tom, they're not superheroes. They're ordinary people. People who made a choice to listen, to change, to care. And if they can do it, so can you. This isn't about age. This isn't about magic pills or fancy diets. It's about simple, honest care. Eating food that loves you back, drinking water that refreshes your life, moving in a way that sets your body free. You deserve this. You deserve to feel vibrant, to laugh without that heavy belly holding you back, to live fully. And it all begins with one step, one bite, one sip. So when you close your eyes tonight, imagine that lighter you, the you who wakes up with a smile, who moves freely, who enjoys every moment. Hold on to that image. Let it fuel you. Because this journey, it's yours, and I promise, every step you take will be worth it. Here's to your health. Here's to your gut. Here's to the new beginning you've been waiting for. You're ready. Let's go.